So today we are going to discuss about maximize efficiency, data-driven strategies for business growth. First of all, I want to thank you everyone for joining in today. I am Isha Taneja. I'm the Chief Executive Officer at Complere Infosystem, and we are specialized in data engineering, analytics, and cloud computing. So we are participating in AI-driven initiatives, empowering enterprises with the search-based analytics. I have started Complere in 2017 after graduation with the vision of learning and creating opportunities in my hometown. Today, we are a team of 70 plus experts working towards delivering high quality solutions.
Hello,
In,
I'm Puneet.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
so I'm the Chief Planning Officer at Complare. I also manage the delivery. I turn the complex data into actionable insights with a five-step framework to streamline the processes and drive for profitability for the small businesses.
So today, the agenda for this webinar, we will gonna understand the importance of data in the modern business. Then we will understand the business operations, how data can optimize the business operations. We'll discuss some case scenarios, tools and technologies, followed by the question answer sessions. So the role of data in business. There are three things: strategy, data, and then comes the data strategy. What do we mean by strategy? Planning for the long term, that is 3 months, 6 months, yearly. And let's discuss why strategy is important. Because it sets the clear goals and objectives. If we have to make the tactical adjustments according to the feedback or new information, this is a go-to. Then let's discuss about the data. It helps us to see the actual picture of what's happening in our business. It's not just about collecting data, but understanding and interpreting it so we can cover the insights and make the informed decisions. If we will gonna add the strategy and data, that is what is the data strategy, which we can align so that we can take the decision and measure the progress with a well-defined strategy. We can track the performance, identify areas for improvement, and drive the business forward. So let's understand this with the help of a dashboard. In this dashboard, there's an analysis of different projects based upon the KPIs. Let's discuss one KPI here, that is the budget. If you'll take the example of the tech blogger, I can clearly see in this project the actual cost is greater than the planned cost. That means it is not going in a right direction. Another KPI is the resources utilization. Here we can observe that 10 persons assigned to the project, but all of them are not utilized, which might be a reason for the high cost. This means we have to take some steps in order to optimize this process in this particular project. With the data strategy, we can easily understand this is not going in a right direction.
Let's let's now try to understand the operational efficiency. So why do we need the operational efficiency? To reduce the cost, improve productivity, better quality, and customer satisfaction. And where we can apply the operations efficiency, we can apply in many areas of the business, such as supply chain, inventory management, customer service, and many more. Let's understand this with the help of an example. In this dashboard, the analysis of the customer behavior is shown. For example, a customer added a product to the cart, and after that, only 38% of the orders have been moved to the payment page. And after that, 89% of the orders got confirmation. So by understanding this analytics, we can identify the trends. We can create some customized strategies like offering discounts, coupons, or that will improve the conversions at the level one or the first stage of the pipeline.
So let's take another example. What is sales? Understanding sales is very important for the business growth. Identifying customer needs, patterns, and presenting solutions can boost the sales. right? So let's take this with the help of an example. So here, this graph shows the forecasted sales versus the actual sales month by month comparison for two different platforms, that is Shopify and Amazon. Here, the forecasted sale is acting as a target which is derived from the last year multiplied by the X factor. What this dashboard signifies? It signifies that we have to meet this much sales for this year. And by clearly understanding it, we can take a decision that if we are able to meet or not. Now, let's discuss about the financial performance. Financial performance is a measure of a company's overall health, financial health. It is very important to analyze the KPIs for growth of any business. So let's discuss this with the help of an example. So here, this dashboard is showing the key metrics for revenue, gross profit, its net income, operating expenses, etc. From this dashboard, we can understand where we are meeting the targets and by what percentage.
Now let's understand what is business operations. To produce the goods and services, business has to engage in certain activities, and these activities are called business operations. Some of those business operations are marketing, sales, productions, HR, finance, accounting, research and development, and management. And some of the most common challenges are which are involved is productivity, operating cost, complaints, slow response time, wastage, low engagement. So we can define some KPIs in order to understand, or we can define some KPIs in order to understand how these different operations are performing. So let's take with the help of let's see what are the different KPIs could be. Let's say for the sales and marketing, the KPI could be uh, KPI is the key performance indicator, the which shows like how that particular operation is doing. So we can measure the revenue growth, we can measure the customer acquisition cost, we can measure the marketing return on investments, we can measure the lead conversion cost, what is the conversion ratio, what is the conversion percentage. So there are some KPIs we can monitor on each business operation in order to understand how that particular operation is doing. This is not a complete list of all the KPIs for the business operation. It gives a fair idea on how a particular operation is performing. Let's see a let's now see a five-step process how we can help in adding the performance monitoring on these business operations.
So this is the process framework. You have seen the dashboards, but how to implement it? Here is a solution. Number one is the data collection and integration. You can collect the data from CRM, ERP, and different devices, and you can aggregate it, transform it, and consolidate it for your analysis. The second step is the data analysis and insights. That means you can understand it, you can identify certain patterns, trends, insights out of this data. The third comes the process optimization. That means you have the dashboard with you, you can understand it, you can find out the insights, and you can use that in order to optimize your process. What will be the outcome for this? Will be increase efficiency, cost reduction, right? The fourth step is the predictive analysis. You can analyze the historical trends, analytics, right? You can also do the machine learning and create some algorithms in order to understand the patterns and the customer insights, right? And the fifth step is performance monitoring. That means with the help of tools, you can create the automated alerts, regular reportings. What will be the benefits of it is real-time tracking, transparency, continuous improvement. So this is very important. So these five steps will help you in the implementation and will be helpful for you for creating the insights. So let's discuss with the help of example. So suppose that we have an electronic brand which is struggling with the marketing campaign despite they are being spending so much on advertisement, the company is not able to get the expected ROI. They were facing certain challenges: low engagement rate, inability to measure and analyze the performance of their marketing channels, high customer acquisition cost, and lack of personalized messaging. So what were their solution? Again, we will gonna implement the 5 steps. That means the data collection, customer segmentation, predictive analytics, personalized marketing, and the performance measurement. What does it mean? It means we will gonna collect the data from different sources: CRM, their website analytics, email campaigns. We will gonna consolidate all the data. We'll do the customer segmentation based upon the demographic, purchase history, online behavior, right? And create the customized offers for them. Now we will do the predictive analytics. That means the customer lifetime value and the what is the most profitable segment. We'll do the predictive analysis on the basis of that. Then we will do the personalized marketing. That means we will create a personalized marketing messages, offers, and different segments for them. So with this, we can, do the personalized marketing and then measure the performance, set up the dashboards, KPIs in order to measure what is working, what is not. So, what will be the results of this? Increase in engagement, increase in the conversion rates, reduction in the customer acquisition cost, increase ROIs, enhance in the customer satisfaction. This is the key result areas of this 5-step implementation for this company.
Let's take another example of a retail chain. So a retail chain is facing a multiple operational challenges, such as in the inventory management. They are frequently going out of stock or the overstock situations. Then they have the operational cost. They have a high operation cost due to inefficiency in their supply chain or a store operations. They have a customer experience challenges such as inconsistent service, inability to meet the customer demands effectively. So see how they have solved this challenge. So we can basically, in this scenario, we can apply these our 5-step framework. So first step we can do is we can collect the data and integrate it with their point of sale system, their CRMs, and the IoT devices is being used in the supply chain. And then we can implement a centralized data warehouse to consolidate the data from various sources. And then we can implement the data analytics and insights on top of it. We can, with the help of advanced analytics, they can analyze their sales data, they can analyze the customer preferences, their inventory level, they can identify the patterns and trend in the customer buying behavior or the inventory turnover rate. And then they can do the process optimization on top of it. They can optimize their inventory management by analyzing the demand patterns, adjusting the inventory levels accordingly, and then streamlining the supply chain operation by improving the order accuracy or reducing the lead time. After that, they can implement the predictive analytics. They can develop a model to forecast the demands of certain products in the various store locations. They can also apply the machine learning algorithms to predict the inventory needs or prevent themselves from the stockouts or overstock situations. So, and then they can add the performance monitoring by implementing a real-time dashboards by identifying the KPIs such as the sales or inventory level or the customer satisfaction, minimum customer satisfaction rate, or then set up their alerts with the potential issues and enable quick response. So as a result, they can get a reduction in their cost, improve satisfaction, improve product availability, and reduce stockouts. Let's understand what are the tools that can be helpful in understanding, in implementing all of these things.
So we have 5 steps, right? So let's discuss one by one. So for data collection and integration, we can use Apache, Kafka, Talent, Informatica, Python, Databricks. So these are some of the tools which we can utilize. For data storage and management, Amazon Redshift, Snowflakes, Google BigQuery. These are the things for the storage. For data analytics and visualization, Tableau, Power BI, Looker. For machine learning and predictive analysis, we can use the machine learning, Azure Machine Learning, TensorFlow, RapidMiner. For process optimization, we can use Automation Anywhere. So these are some of the tools and technologies which we can use in order to, implement that five-step framework.